Morning everyone, this is Wednesday. A couple of people have been asking me this. How do you connect mirroring and play YouTube videos on a 160? So the first thing you need to do is go to your app store and you need to download an application called AutoLink, which has disappeared from my phone. There it is. So you want that one there, which says AutoLink. See it? Clear shot of that?
Yep.
Okay, so you need that app. Then what you do is you pair your phone, normal way. So we go Bluetooth. We do a search for the Pioneer SPHDA 160. It may fail because I've just disconnected everything to restart again from scratch for you. So it says, would you like to pair? I press yes, I press pair. Then we're paired up via Bluetooth. So over on this screen, you'll see this button here says mirroring. At the minute it's grayed out, you can't get to it. You see that, Dan?
Only just, yes.
Yeah, so that mirroring icon there is gone. So what you need to do is you get a full speed lead. Now mine is a USB type C. So whatever your phone requires, that's the lead you need, but it needs to be full speed, not just charging. It needs to transfer information too. Then what you do is you plug in your phone, and what normally happens is Android Auto will come up on the screen. Right, so there's my Android Auto. So that's what it's telling me to do at the minute, but I don't want to use Android Auto. I want to go to mirroring. So we scroll up, we go to our application, and it says here, reach right with plug. So I unplug this, I plug it back in, and then because we are on this AutoLink screen, it's still showing, can you see it's still showing Android Auto. So we go across to the main menu, go over to where it says mirroring, and I click on mirroring, which is now lit up, right? And it says, do you want to disconnect from Android Auto and connect to mirroring? I press OK. And then on here, I might get a little message saying, do you wish to disconnect and try mirroring your screen? There we go. So it says, start recording with casting with AutoLink. Enter screen, and I press start. And there is my phone. So now, for example, if I go over to YouTube, there's YouTube. If I turn my phone in landscape mode, I can then play Cletus, and he's now up there. And that's how it's done. That's how you pair your phone wirelessly, or not wirelessly, but you screen share up to a 160. Looks like he's got a bit of a speed wobble all there, Jimmy Jackson. Right, and that's it. So that's how you connect your phone, would it be, to a 160. You've got to use the application AutoLink. You've got to disconnect from Android Auto, but you can see my phone is now up there. That's how you do it. All right.
Cool.
And then it goes back to being grayed out because it's not there anymore. And obviously if I plug in, it will probably launch Android Auto first, and then it may confirm, this may come back on. There we go. Might do last source. No, it's gone straight to Android Auto. So over to...
So if you just plugged your phone in,
yeah,
and then press the menu button.
So if I just plug my phone in and then press main menu.
So it keeps it on that screen.
Yeah, it's going to switch to Android.
Yeah.
So I've got mine set automatically. So I go main menu.
Will it already be lit up so that you can do it? And then
it should be.
It prompts you, doesn't it?
Yeah. So it says, do you wish to disconnect? Yes. And then I press OK, and then it comes in.
Prompt you on your phone before you even need to open the app as well.
Yeah.
There you go.
And there we go. And then I just press start, and off it goes.
There you go. That's easy, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's how you get 160s to do screen mirroring, YouTube, and stuff.
Cool.
All right.
There you go.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Afternoon, everyone. So, a couple of little bits. So I did it just to cheer him up. So we've had a little bit of stuff in. We've done a couple of bits. We had the Lexus for the touchscreen resistor workaround, so we managed to get that sorted. And it ended up being that we kept the factory radio alive and hid it in the glove box so that it's out of the way, so that it keeps the air conditioning control module and all that sort of stuff alive. Now we've moved on after lunch to working on the Chaser. Had a couple of issues with the IQ amp. Alex wants to change it out. As you know, we got in an LX amplifier a little while ago. We've got it in the Chaser. So it's all mounted up against that carbon fibre board there. A little sneak preview of what we've been doing behind the scenes. But Alex is currently having a look through the controller. I'm going to set up some things and bits and bobs. There you go. Looking all fancy. So we'll catch up with you in a little bit on how we get on with it. We've got lots of things to learn with the new LX amplifiers, and we'll go from there. See you all soon.
Saying to wifey yesterday on the way home on the KTM, the heat coming from the engine on my legs, you could really feel it. Right, everyone, end of play for Wednesday. We've got the LX in. It's powered up, it's working. We've got it roughly set up. We've got to do some sort of fine tuning with it. It's not there yet. Obviously this is not one with a kind of processor, so to say, but you've got so much more adjustment with the controller.
It's got inbuilt DSP as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, so we've got sort of crossover settings and bits and bobs set. We've had a little listen. It's bloody loud, and it does sound good because it's Kicker, of course. But we've got a sweaty ride home. It's 32 in here, so feel for us. The air is not moving. As you can see from the tree over yonder, there is not even a single breeze. It's still. And on a big industrial estate with no air and lots of concrete, it's bloody hot. And we are sweating. So, busy one tomorrow as well. We're out this weekend at the Emma Stuff, and I've got a prom run to do on Friday night as well. So do a prom run, get on the motorway and head straight down south, down to Portsmouth. To Poole. Hopefully meet up with the salesman, Matt. We'll go for a cold beer somewhere. I think that's called for. But Dan is working. He's got some jobs in.
I've got a cool one in.
He's got some cool jobs in. Yeah, it should be good. But that's it. Enough willow wallowed chitter chatter. I'm hot. Done. We're going home. See you in a bit. Morning, everyone. What are we at? It is hot as balls today. Got in this morning at 7:30 and it was 28 already. We have, there you go, look, it's 27 in the shade. And that's on high fan as well. So we got our first two in, Audi RS3 and a Porsche Cayman Cayman R. We did the stereo and reverse camera in this thing a little while ago, and he basically said that within a few hours his stereo system was not happy, and the reason is crumbly boys,
Sticky boys.
So we've got an 8-inch adapter already from Porsche, which Dan has desoldered, and then obviously we can use this to mount our KS 6-inch in. Solder these back on, and we've got factory plugs to use.
Is this like a ported sub?
No.
Oh.
Hang on.
Oh, I was gonna fit there.
We've got 3-way to go in this. So 6.3 in a tweeter. So we're gonna do, why am I over there? Not that car, this car. So we've got tweeters to do in the dash, we've got in the doors, we've got a 6 here and a 3-way here. So we're gonna get a nice sound out of this. We're gonna also put some Dynamat in the front as well, get that sounding lovely. Dan is having fun. And that's it. So come back to you in a bit. We're going to get cracking on this. We'll see you soon.
32 degrees at the moment. It's hot.
We've been trying to contact you regarding your car's extended warranty.
We've got the key 200.4 in, and it's doing its processing and its time alignment and all the bits and bobs now, so that's in there doing that. God damn, it's hot. See you soon. 32, 90 Fahrenheit. Jesus wept.
Right, everyone. End of play for, God, where we're at, Thursday today. It is 33 degrees. The aircon in the van has just been running. Yeah, outside temperature 33 degrees. It's not nice being on an estate with loads of concrete. Makes everything too hot. But we had a good day, got the Porsche done. We've kind of messed around with the tune on the Chaser. The Alex amplifier's in, so that'll get cleaned and polished and sorted tomorrow. I've got to run a kiddie to his prom for school and his mate, and then shoot off down to Poole for the Emma event. I'll do a bit of filming this weekend so we can kind of see some cool stuff, some cars, some sound quality competitions. See what happens, and I'll come back to you tomorrow. See you then.